hardest things in terms of public speaking, communication, just speaking up at a meeting is when you're trying to influence upwards. You're trying to tell your boss, your supervisor, your director that you've got a new idea, that you think there's a problem, or you've got an alternative way, an innovation that will improve productivity. So influencing up is quite hard. You don't have authority. You may be relatively new in the job. You may not have all the qualifications of a long-term employee, and you've got a great idea. How do you tell people to move? How do you tell that message upwards? And one of the key things is your credibility with what you want to say. So I'm going to share with you 3 things that'll add to your credibility when you're trying to communicate upwards. The first one is be prepared. Know your stuff, know your statistics, know your risk reward ratio, know how much this process is costing us, know how much this productivity improvement dollar-wise will save the company within the next 12 months. Know what's going to happen to the work-life balance, the wellness of staff if you introduce this mentoring program. So make sure you know your stuff. Number 2, think ahead. Think ahead. Anticipate objections. Anticipate pushback. That won't work. That's going to cost too much. And have that response prepared. That's going to cost too much. We can't afford this mentoring program. Oh, I understand that mentoring programs will increase presenteeism, less absenteeism, more people at work, more engagement, and productivity is going to go up. And that saving will more than pay for the mentoring program. So anticipate that pushback. And the third one is sometimes you need to borrow credibility. That'll never work. That's a silly idea. Your response? Well, the only reason I've raised it is because in another industry, they're doing the same thing and they've increased productivity by 5% and reduced costs by 7%. So I thought if it works in that industry, it's worthwhile trying in this industry. That's called borrowed credibility. Maybe you need to be industry specific. You're mining in WA. Oh, the only reason I raise it is because the Canadians have been doing this process for the last 5 years, and they've increased workplace safety, reduced accidents, and they're reporting great engagement from their staff. That's why I raised it, because the Canadians have made a success out of it. That's called borrowed credibility. So you need credibility when you want to influence up. 3 ideas I've just shared with you. Number 1, be prepared. Know your stuff. Know your data. Number 2, think ahead. Anticipate pushback, resistance. And number 3, sometimes borrow credibility from somewhere else. Another organisation, another company, overseas even. This is Peter Dew, public speaking trainer and coach, wishing you well on your public speaking journey.